Welcome to Resourceinn's Payroll module. In this video, we'll explore payroll opening balances, why they're important, and how to set them up effectively in our HRMS system. Let's get started. Payroll opening balances are the starting records of employee payroll data when moving to a new system or setting up payroll for the first time. These balances ensure the continuity of payroll calculations, whether for taxes, Provident funds, or other components. Let's assume tax opening balances as a scenario. Imagine an employee has had $1,200 deducted as income tax before transitioning to our company named, let's say, ABC Private Limited. This employee joined our company on 1st September 2024, and his previous company also deducted tax from his earnings according to the fiscal year. Fiscal year, let's assume, starts from 1st July and ended on 30th June. By entering this figure into our system, you ensure accurate tax reporting and smooth calculations for the rest of the year. So let's do this on the portal by entering assumed values. Go to Payroll from Dashboard and then Balances. Click Create. Select Employee. Let's say I'm selecting Rose Taylor. Select month, so think of the fiscal year it shows as employee joined us on September. We'll have to enter the values of his previous tax record in our system. We can add his accumulated earnings in the previous month before joining us from the starting of fiscal year, or we can add monthly earnings as well separately by creating more entries as well. I'm selecting August month 2024 here. Is taxable? Here we'll check the checkbox because we want to show the earnings on which tax is deducted in the previous company, which is basically the taxable amount. But if we leave this checkbox unchecked, this means the tax which is deducted or the tax amount he paid. Now select Pay Item because the tax is deducted from taxable earnings or salary in the previous company. I'm selecting Gross Salary Pay Item. Now I'm adding accumulated amount of the previous earnings, which is taxable earnings basically. Let's assume he earned $11,000 in July month and $10,000 in August month, which in total is $21,000. So I have entered $21,000. In description, you can provide any reference or details related. This option is just for reference. Simply click Save. Now that you have entered taxable earning amount, our next step is to provide deducted tax on it in the system. For this, simply click on Create. In Employee field, I'm again selecting Rose Taylor. In Date, I'm selecting August month 2024. And now I'm leaving the Is Taxable box unchecked because now I'm entering the amount of tax he or she paid or deducted in previous company. And in Pay Item field, I'm selecting Tax because it is the amount of tax which accumulatively deducted from the previous company. And that is $1,200 in total from the start of fiscal year till joining us. Accumulated tax deducted from his salary on July and August's month. In description field, provide reference or details if any. Now this will act as a tax adjustment in our system, and taxable amount which we have added will act as earnings on employee profile. Simply click Save. Now let's assume another scenario, which is Provident fund balances. Suppose you have newly implemented Resourceinn in your company. You have previous records of employees having PF in their profile. Let's say an employee has accumulated $10,000 in their PF account with contributions from both the employee and employer. You can easily record this data. This ensures precise tracking and reporting of contributions going forward. Let's do this on the portal. Click on Sample Import and download Provident Fund Excel sheet by clicking on it. Open the Excel file here. You can see the format where you can enter employee code, date, employee contribution, and employer contribution. You can do this for bulk employee by just copying the employee codes from the portal. As you know, every employee have a unique code. You also can add a cumulative PF of employee and monthly wise, or as per your company's policy. I'm going back to the portal. and copying employee code of an employee named John from here, and then back in Excel sheet, I'm pasting his employee code here. Then, adding date, let's say company has implemented Resourceinn HRMS newly in October month. So, for an accumulation of PF of John, I'm taking last month, 1st September 2024, because I'm going to add a cumulative value on John's account. Next, employee contribution, as per our scenario, total PF is 10,000. I'm assuming 6,000 from employee contribution and then 4,000 in employer contribution, which in total is 10,000. Now, save the Excel file and upload it in the system. Go back to the portal, click on Import, then on the Provident Fund, attach the file from here. Actions drop down. Select your file and click Save. Accurately managing payroll balances with Resourceinn ensures compliance with regulations, avoids errors in calculations, and simplifies payroll management, saving you time and ensuring peace of mind. Hope you find this guide helpful. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Stay connected for the upcoming videos.